Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to this Thursday edition of Thoroughbred Action. Jason Blewett joining you from the apron here at Gulfstream Park as this countdown to Saturday's $16 million Pegasus continues. Glad you're here. We've got 11 races to bring you, so here's Pete Aiello with track conditions and weather.
The Thursday card begins with beautiful weather conditions in South Florida, partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid to low 70s, a fast main track, a firm turf course, and 11 races on the card. First of 11 over the turf at 1 mile, an allowance optional claiming event. Price tag here was $16,000. Rider change on 6, Bowtie Affair to Jose Lescano. Scratch the 9, Chisel. This was a wide open betting race.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Animal Trick gets the first call, and he's hustled for the early lead from Salute the Colonel, who's taken in hand to be second. Moving between horses, Bowtie Affair is away well. He'll land third. Out a bit wide is Without Remorse, working ahead of both Thuristic and Favorite Air. They're mid-flight and 4 lengths off the pace setter. Matanzas Inlet saves ground at the rail, and Smart Return is last of all as they chase the speed of Animal Trick. Animal Trick and Nick Juarez in front by 3 lengths now. Racing in second is outside running Bowtie Affair. Then Without Remorse, a joint third alongside Salute the Colonel. Back at the inside, Favorite Air in the blue colors, about 5.5 lengths off the lead. On his outside goes Thuristic ahead of Matanzas Inlet, and the trailer is Smart Return. The opening quarter mile went in 23 and 3 as they race to the final half mile. Animal Trick trying to stretch him out here. He leads it by 3.5. Second remains Bowtie Affair. Third is Without Remorse. First race favorite Salute the Colonel is at the inside, fourth ahead of a 3-wide Thuristic. Matanzas Inlet tries to follow the move of the favorite. Racing on his outside is Favorite Air, and Smart Return is still close enough under Santana. There's 7 lengths from first to last as they round the far turn. Opening half mile in 47 and 4. Animal Trick has the lead. He's being asked to quicken. Toward the outside, here's a run from Thuristic. Salute the Colonel is hemmed in traffic. Matanzas Inlet got the spot where Salute the Colonel was, and now he slipstreams behind the leader, gets into the clear, and is set down by Tyler G. Perfect trip for Matanzas Inlet. Let's see if he can parlay it. 1/8 of a mile to go. Matanzas Inlet strides to the lead. The danger's the favorite, Salute the Colonel, who's out after him second. In deep stretch, Matanzas Inlet gets the trip. Matanzas Inlet in front. Salute the Colonel was second. Bowtie Affair third. Smart Return ran fourth in 1:35 and 1.
You literally cannot ride a turf race any better than jockey Tyler Gaffleone did in today's opening contest. He actually fooled Irad Ortiz Jr., who gave up his position somewhat unwillingly, and Matanzas Inlet took up full use of that position, kicked on to win it at 8-1. Mike Maker trained the son of Catalfa for owner Phyllis Godwin. To the second race, maiden claimers on the main track at 6.5 furlongs. Price tag here is $16,000. Scratch the 7, Fried Plantain, a field of 6. Favorites were 2, Burton, and 3, Tomato Gator.
And they're off. High Flying Guy, one of the first to begin. Third Republic has speed, but here's Tomato Gator finding his feet to take over. And with less than 6 furlongs to go, it will be Tomato Gator and Jaramillo to dictate the terms. Racing in second is Third Republic. Burton is at the rail, a joint third alongside High Flying Guy. One Bad Hombre on the far outside, and the early trailer is El Gordo Navas. The race to the half-mile point at 3-2. Tomato Gator leads 1.25 lengths. Third Republic's in a good tracking spot second, behind a 23-1 opening quarter. The favorite Burton is pocketed up third at the half-mile point, back to fourth and High Flying Guy, then One Bad Hombre and El Gordo Navas. Less than 3/8 of a mile to go. Tomato Gator leads by a neck. On the outside, Third Republic turns up the pressure second. He's within a neck of the lead now. The favorite Burton is driven third. He's still in range, but he'll need to pick up his feet ahead of High Flying Guy, then One Bad Hombre, and at the back, El Gordo Navas with 1/4 of a mile left to go. Tomato Gator starts to string him out a bit. He turns first on top by 3. Whip is out on Third Republic at a 1 pace on the outside, and here's the favorite Burton with 1/8 of a mile to go. The favorites to square off. Tomato Gator with a 3-length head start. Burton going to try to pick him up when it matters. Tomato Gator getting a bit weary on the outside. Burton one more time, but they come to the wire. Tomato Gator's hanging on. Burton second, High Flying Guy third, very close for fourth. Maybe One Bad Hombre over Third Republic, but that's tight, 1:18 and 2.
3, Tomato Gator breaks very well, establishes a clear advantage, and never really faces a serious threat, winning in his second start in South Florida for trainer Jorge Navarro and jockey Misael Jaramillo. Joseph Pasecker, the winning owner of the son of Two Steps also. 2, Burton second, 5, High Flying Guy ran third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, the Thursday card rolls on. Don't go away.
The The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined enough by two guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NHC champion.
And
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
we're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon at 7 furlongs over the main track. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch 6, Big Fridge. The main favorites were 4, XY Runner, and 5, Frank the Butcher.
And they're off. From the outside, Run for the Cup was away well, but there goes XY Runner, offensive-minded, and XY Runner puts his neck in front of Run for the Cup as they exit the chute. Mr. Sultana comes away in third and on the far outside ahead of Frank the Butcher, who's now fourth. Fullback Foy is fifth. He's not far away. The pace looks controlled early. The two at the back are Administrator and Art Bijou. Down the backstretch they go and past the 5/8, and up front, XY Runner leads the way by a neck. Run for the Cup is second. Frank the Butcher down inside. He's in tight, thinking about where he wants to go. Meanwhile, Mr. Sultana's in the clear fourth, only 2 lengths off the lead, as Frank the Butcher's going to try to knife between horses. It's a length back to fullback Foy alongside Administrator, and 7 to the trailer, Art Bijou. Opening quarter went in 24 seconds flat. Not much pace on indeed, and XY Runner gets things his own way. He has the lead. Mr. Sultana's on the outside second. Here's Frank the Butcher working into the clear to try to run home, but the leader got a soft opening quarter. Then it's a gap of 3 to fullback Foy. That's all for Run for the Cup with less than a quarter of a mile to go. The two favorites kick on. XY Runner, no excuse, off the turn with the 2-length lead. Frank the Butcher set after him second, 3 back to fullback Foy. Then Mr. Sultana with 1/8 of a mile to go. Just mild hand urging here from Javier Castellano on XY Runner, and XY Runner will take the third race field gate to wire and win it with something in the tank. XY Runner strong in victory. Frank the Butcher second, Mr. Sultana third, fourth fullback Foy in 1:25 and 2.
This race was over after a quarter of a mile when Javier Castellano got a very soft opening quarter for the eventual favorite XY Runner. He did the rest, coming out of a super live race. Powers to the victory, giving Jorge Navarro back-to-back scores. This one for the Gelfenstein farm. Second 5, Frank the Butcher ahead of 7, Mr. Sultana, who ran third. To the fourth race at 1 mile over the main track, starter allowance optional claiming event for 3-year-old males. A field of 6. Favorite was 5, Stronger.
And they're off. Aristelis has stepped slow. From the outside, Millionaire Runner makes his intentions known as he's sent hard to try to get a clear advantage from Stronger, who's away well second. Up on the inside, here's King Billy with long-term relationship away fourth. Back to fifth is Miyago, and his stablemate Aristelis is last of all, but he's not far away, no more than 4 lengths from first to last as they pass the 6-furlong point. Millionaire Runner on the outside leads by a neck. King Billy right back at him toward the inside second. Aristelis is parked wide under Liscano. We wanted him into the race today. He's continuing to keep after him. Aristelis is out third. From between horses, Stronger is fourth in long-term relationship, and Miyago. They make their way to the half-mile point. Irad Ortiz Jr. takes a look over his shoulder as he left the rail open, and Leparoux takes advantage of that and then has to tap on the brakes. Maybe a little give and go there by Ortiz Jr. He has the lead with King Billy through a 47 2/2 mile. On the outside, Millionaire Runner is second. Long-term relationship on a rebid third. Stronger races fourth and is driven by Zayas, 3 clear of Miyago and Aristelis. Less than 3/8 of a mile to run. King Billy waking up on the front here and has the lead by a neck. On the far outside, Stronger making hard work trying to gain ground with Millionaire Runner. Long-term relationship on the inside, back fifth Miyago. Aristelis plays no role here after 3 quarters in 1:12 2. They're at the top of the stretch. Here's long-term relationship to take another crack at King Billy. These two shoulder to shoulder for 1/8 of a mile more. King Billy has the lead. Long-term relationship on the outside is second. The rest left in their wake to the wire. It's still King Billy in front. Long-term relationship is out of time. King Billy will win it. Second is long-term relationship. Stronger third ahead of Miyago and Millionaire Runner.
Hard work for Stronger, easy work for King Billy, who takes advantage of a pretty favorable pace scenario and wins right back for the new connections under confident handling from Irad Ortiz Jr., trainer Alan Iwinski, and owner Nicholas Camerano. Second 2 long-term relationship ahead of the 5 Stronger, who ran third. To the fifth race on turf at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $35,000. Scratch number 3, Pray, Pray, Pray. Rider change on 5, Emma Prada to Carlos Montalvo. 8 to the gate. The favorite was 2, Close the Deal. And they're off. Toward the inside, Close the Deal was away well and looks intent on getting to the front. From the outside, Proud O'Patty is away with speed. In between horses, here's Emma Prada moving up, and Emma Prada challenges Close the Deal for the top, with Proud O'Patty ducking over to be third. Away fourth is Dudacity, followed by Vic, who's out 3 wide and about 4 lengths off the pace setter. Saving ground toward the rail is Sarah's Day, third last. Second last is Showbiz Liz, and Ciamara's last of all as they round the first turn. Up front, Emma Prada in the 2-path Close the Deal along the rail. They're heads apart for the lead, and followed by the team of Dudacity and Proud O'Patty third and fourth. It's a length and a half to Vic, who races from fifth, and Sarah's Day at the inside. CMR gets started in the 2-path, and at the rail, it's Showbiz Liz. The opening quarter mile went in 23 and 3. It's been a contentious early pace, and the leader is still Close the Deal. Leads by a neck, put 3 wide. Here's Proud O'Patty to make some ground. Emma Prada between horses is still racing in second. From fourth and awaiting her turn is Dudacity. Ciamara from last is all the way up into fifth. 4 lengths off the lead, then Sarah's Day. That's all for Vic, and Showbiz Liz has been outrun throughout as they round the far turn. The 2 favorites hook up hot and heavy with a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, it's Proud O'Patty who sticks her neck in front. Close the Deal will have to do better than that second. 2 back to Dudacity third as they wheel for home. Proud O'Patty given her head by Jose Ortiz. It opens a 3-length lead now. Sarah's Day is the danger down the stand side, then Dudacity and Close the Deal. Final 16th, it's Proud O'Patty clear to the wire. Sarah's Day is second. Proud O'Patty. Well won it. Sarah's Day second, Dudacity third. It's close for fourth. Showbiz Liz might have caught Close the Deal in 137 flat. Number 7, Proud O'Patty, took some money off the 5-to-1 morning line. That was wise money, as she was much the best horse in today's 5th race under Jose Ortiz for Joe Orsino and Northwind Thoroughbreds. There was one Sarah's Day who finished with good energy to get second, ahead of number 4, Dudacity, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. The Rainbow Six sequence comes your way right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
On January 27th, the world's richest thoroughbred horse race returns. The Pegasus World Cup Invitational. 12 of the world's best horses compete for a record $16 million purse. It's an unforgettable entertainment experience you won't want to miss. At Gulfstream Park, one of Florida's premier entertainment destinations. Tickets on sale now at PegasusWorldCup.com.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. Start of today's Rainbow Six. Close to $4 million on the line here today on the turf at a mile and a 16th. Scratch the 5 and 8. Rider change on 9. Cape Marco Drive to Jesus Rios. Race time favorites included 3, Ox Bro, and 6, Joran. And they're off. Excellent beginning for Kid McCool from the center of the course, who reaches out for the early lead. Oxbro taken in hand second. Up on the outside, here's Joran moving up, and Joran will give no peace to the leader, Kid McCool, in the charge to the first turn. Wojtek is away in good shape today. He's fourth and only 3 lengths off the lead. Cape Marco Drive to his inside, followed by High Risk Strategy and All Golden. And Muck Creek is at the back of the field as Kid McCool and Edgar Perez show the way. Kid McCool leads 3 parts of a length. He's tugging as Joran moves up alongside again. Racing in third is Oxbro. He's backed off the top 2, racing only 2 lengths off the lead. Then it's a gap of 3 to Cape Marco Drive and Wojtek on his outside. A length and a half better than High Risk Strategy, who's racing ahead of All Golden. And Muck Creek is last of all behind an opening quarter that was just 24 and 4. Down the backstretch they go. Perez just gave a chirp to Kid McCool to try to keep his inside position, but that's a position he lost as he's now back to third as Joran takes the lead. Joran in front now by a length, immediately tackled by Oxbro
Oxborough, who moves to him on the outside second. Kid McCool's going to have to re-rally third. These top three well clear of the others, led by Cape Marco Drive and on the outside Wojtek. High-risk strategies not picking up his feet at all. All golden is last with Mock Creek as they run to the top of the stretch. Joran turns first with the advantage, and Joran leads by 2 now. Oxborough is second toward the inside. Kid McCool on a rebid third. Then back to fourth. It's Cape Marco Drive with high-risk strategy with little more than an eighth of a mile to go. Joran set down to seal the deal. Oxborough on the outside, wandering about toward the inside. Kid McCool's back in it. 16th of a mile to run, and Joran still has the lead. Oxborough one more time. Joran, Oxborough. Joran won it. Oxborough second. Kid McCool third. High-risk strategy and Mock Creek in 1:43.3.
Number 6, Joran exits a pretty live race across the state at Tampa Bay Downs last time out. Makes his Gulfstream Park debut a winning one, winning pretty conclusively under jockey Jose Ortiz for trainer Jonathan Thomas and the Aquis Farm. 3, Oxborough sitting on a win while second, ahead of the 4, Kid McCool, who ran third. We move now to the 7th race at 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Rider change on 1, Imperial Warrior to Jorge Ruiz. The money was for the outside pair, number 6, Entangled, and number 7, Third Man In.
And they're off. Joshua's Comprise banged around at the beginning. From the outside, Entangled wins the break. From between horses, King Power has speed. Third Man In, away with speed on the outside. Moving up down toward the rail is Fifth Avenue Flash, followed by Woodburn and Imperial Warrior. And after getting banged around at the beginning, Joshua's Comprise drops back to trail as they link up with the main course. At 7-2, it's Saez and King Power who come away with the advantage over Entangled, who's up on the outside second. Fifth Avenue Flash is third. Third Man In is fourth. Woodburn is in tight between horses. So is Imperial Warrior. And then let's see, it's about 10 to the trailer Joshua's Comprise. Opening quarter went in 24 seconds flat as they head to the final half mile of the contest. The leader is King Power by a half a length, Entangled on the outside second. Third Man In is a 3-wide third. Imperial Warrior tries to run on fourth. That's all for Fifth Avenue Flash. Woodburn is scrubbed on by Vasquez, not making much ground. And then it's a gap of another 7 to the trailer Joshua's Comprise. 47-1 for the opening half mile. Entangled is up to confront King Power for the top. Third of 3, Third Man In. He's still in the hunt. He's only a length and a half off the lead. Imperial Warrior with an upset threat under Jorge Ruiz, fourth and needing some place to go. If he threads the needle, he could be dangerous as they turn in. With the lead now, it's Third Man In, sweeping up 3 wide to challenge. Imperial Warrior might have a seam now. He's going to try to quicken in from the back, and Joshua's Comprise, 1/8 of a mile to go. The leader is Entangled. Joshua's Comprise wanders, but he has momentum. Time ticking away to get to Entangled, though. Entangled is in front. Joshua's Comprise, Imperial Warrior. Entangled's almost there. Entangled won it, but what a run from Joshua's Comprise. He rolled home to get second. Imperial Warrior third in 1:40 flat.
Number 6, Entangled, gets the job done off the claim. Gilberto Zerpa, very good off the claim, and Amisael Jaramillo, very good at handling speed horses. Taken together, Entangled was an easy winner, although the margin doesn't reflect it. GV21 Entertainment, the winning owners of the Son of Discreet Cat. To the 8th race now, start of the league, pick 4 on turf and a mile on the 16th. Maidens of the special weight variety. These are fillies and mares, 4 and up. Rider change on 6, Boom 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 to Javier Castellano. Scratch the 9, First Mistress. The favorites included 2, Miss Munnings, and 8, Love Thy Kitten.
And they're off. From the outside, More Is Forever gets the first call. Boom, boom, boom. Away with speed. Up on the outside, Love That Kitten is third. Racing in fourth is Miss Munnings. Followed by Queen Jill, then So Charming. Second last is Kusama. And Highland Lady is last of all as they charge to the first turn. They're chasing the speed of More Is Forever and Edgar Perez at a big price. They lead by 2 over Love Thy Kitten in second. Boom, boom, boom is now in third from Queen Jill in fourth. Then at the inside, Miss Munnings follows along fifth behind a 24-1 opening quarter. Then back to So Charming mid-flight and about 7.5 off the pace setter ahead of Kusama, and 3 more to Highland Lady. They make their way into the backstretch. Not much change here with More Is Forever on top, trying to back down the speed is Perez. The lead is only a length and a quarter as Boom 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 moves 3 wide and up to challenge from second. A bit keen is Love Thy Kitten, where Ortiz tries to rein her back and now has successfully done so, third and down toward the rail. Then it's a length and a half to Queen Jill, who's 3 in front of So Charming and Miss Munnings, then Kusama and Highland Lady. Opening half mile was slowed down to 49 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Mora's Forever maintains control. Second is Boom Boom Boom. Love Thy Kitten now angled to the outside to commence a rally third. Back to fourth is Queen Jill. Running on from fifth is So Charming. She's within 5 and she's got some momentum going. Look out for So Charming in the red cap as they run for home. 3/4, 1:12 and 4, and they've converged on Mora's Forever. Way out in the center, So Charming. In between horses, Boom Boom Boom. Up the railing, Queen Jill. Far outside, Miss Munnings. They're swarming in all over the place with Queen Jill and Lascano hitting the front. It's Queen Jill the leader. On the outside, Miss Munnings was So Charming. Queen Jill won it. Queen Jill at a nice price, 23-1 and 142 and 4.
Big upset in today's 8th race. Number 3, Queen Jill rides the rail to victory under confident handling from Jose Lascano from Grupo 7C Racing Stable and Gustavo Delgado. Number 2, Miss Munnings continues to pay for herself as she ran well while second, ahead of the one So Charming who made a bold move and flattened out while getting third. On now to race number 9 on the program. Start of the late pick 3, 1 mile over the turf, an allowance optional claiming event. Scratch the 1 and 9, a field of 7. All the money for the 8 two-step blues.
And they're off. From the center, Miquaima is quick to begin. From the outside, Starship Tribbles and the favorite Two-Step Blues away in good shape. Special consideration not far away. She's now challenging Miquaima for the top. Starship Tribbles will land a good tracking spot under Miguel Vasquez, third and behind the speed, ahead of Two-Step Blues, then Admiral's Win. Big Darling is second last, and Pop's Irish Rose is last of all. She gives the leader about an 8-length head start, and that leader is Miquaima. Miquaima intent on a clear advantage, and she has it now under Edgar Zayas, leads a length and a quarter. Special consideration came off the rail to race in second. Out wide on the course is Two-Step Blues, a joint third. Starship Tribbles is between horses, and Admiral's Win rides the rail. Then back to Big Darling, second last, and only about 4 lengths off the lead, and 3.5 clear of Pop's Irish Rose. The opening quarter mile went in 23 and 3 as they head to the final half mile of the contest. The leader is Miquaima. She's 4-1 and 2 on top. Special consideration creeping a bit closer. Second, Admiral's Win at the inside third. Fourth is Two-Step Blues. Fifth is Starship Tribbles. Then Big Darling. She had to tap on the brakes while looking to commence a rally, and Pop's Irish Rose is still last. They round the far turn and go to the top of the stretch. The pace starts to quicken. Miquaima still has the lead. Special consideration on the outside is second. Looking for room is Admiral's Win third. Dressed up with no place to go, Starship Tribbles. On the far outside, it's Two-Step Blues. Widest of all in a late run from Big Darling. Many chances here. They swarm in. Admiral's Win. Starship Tribbles splitting horses to try to spring the upset. Big Darling on track when it matters and charging hard, but Starship Tribbles is 15-1, and she's the winner. Starship Tribbles to spring the upset. Big Darling second, Admiral's Win third. Special consideration finish fourth.
Two-Step Blues never fired her best shot wide the whole way, and the upset was on. Second upset of the Rainbow Six sequence today as number 7, Starship Tribbles, wins at 15-1. Trainer Steve Dwoskin and owner and breeder Starship Stables, Miguel Vasquez with the heads-up ride gets the money. Second 2, Big Darling, ahead of 6, Admiral's Win, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you the late daily double. Starter allowance horses right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. 1 mile over the main track. Starter allowance optional claiming event for fillies and mares in a field of 8. No changes here. Favorites were 2, Marmalade, and 6, Battletail.
And they're off. From the outside, Breakaway was sent for speed. From between horses, Flying Girl's not far away. Marmalade is punching forward in between horses. At the inside, Miss Contessa not far away. Far outside, Battletail is allowed to flank the leaders and moves to the center of the racetrack under Jesus Rios. She's now 4th. Marmalade settles in 5th ahead of Flying Girl. Then comes Starship Hostility. And the trailer is Amaluna. That's where she likes to be. She's last of all after the opening quarter in 24 and 2. Down the backstretch they go, and it's 6-1. It's Jose Ortiz and Miss Contessa Contessa with the advantage over Battletail, who's in a flanking position second. Marmalade is now taken over third from Untrue, who's back to fourth. Then it's Flying Girl in fifth, Starship Hostility toward the inside. Breakaway appears in retreat mode already, and 3 to the trailer Amaluna, who's yet to get underway with half a mile to go. Into the far turn they go. Miss Contessa has the lead. She tried to get away from the favorite Battletail, who latched right back onto her through a 48-second half mile. So that's a big-time second quarter. These top two go at it from Marmalade, who's going to try to parlay a drafting trip under Panici third, getting set to go into the clear for an opportunity. Trying to run on from the back is Starship Hostility. Amaluna's still not yet firing. She's better than 9 lengths off the lead with a quarter of a mile left to go. With the lead, Battletail, she's had enough of Miss Contessa and moves away by 3. Amaluna's rolling home now. She's got a lot of ground to make up, but she is in stride with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Look at Amaluna. Amaluna has a chance here. The leader is Battletail. She's wandering. She's 2 on top. Amaluna's going to make this very close. Amaluna at Battletail. Battletail and Amaluna. Amaluna is in time. What a run from Amaluna. She came from well back and sustained her run for a quarter of a mile at 1:38.2. And runners away. Good start inside for Congrats in Blue, who tries to get a clear advantage in the center. That's Dusty Bottoms moving to challenge. Up on the inside, Dervin is not far away. In fact, Dervin's marching forward here. Dervin's a bit keen and takes the lead as they charge to the first turn. Congrats in Blue reined back by Zayas to let the leader go on with it. Third is Jeremiah Jewel. From fourth, that's Dusty Bottoms. Carly's Baby was sent wide. Meanwhile, the favorite Run Blondie Run dropped over to the rail. She's third last, now improving a touch. She's about 7 lengths off the lead. Quack Quack is second last, and the trailer is My Martina as jockey Alvaro Doniz lets Dervin roll. It's the daughter of First Dude, Dervin, into the backstretch on top by 4. Second, Congrats in Blue. Third is Jeremiah Jewel. Run Blondie Run now starts to take up the slack toward the inside. Dusty Bottoms is 4 wide, and between horses, Carly's Baby, she's 3 wide. Then back to Quack Quack and My Martina as Dervin comes back to the field, but got a second quarter breather as they went a half mile in 48.1. So it's Dervin in front over Congrats in Blue second. Run Blondie Run up the inside third. Jeremiah Jewel is fourth. Dusty Bottoms 3 wide fifth. Then back to Quack Quack and Carly's Baby, and still nothing from My Martina. That's the 8 of them as they round the far turn. Dervin has the lead. She'll have to re-break. On the outside, Congrats in Blue. Jeremiah Jewel 3 wide and let loose toward the inside. Run Blondie Run. Going to try to thread the needle. She didn't make it, though, as Dervin maintains control. Into the drive. Dervin set down, but now shifting ground. That lets Jeremiah Jewel into the race. And Jeremiah Jewel and Congrats in Blue. These two. Congrats in Blue driven to the front by Zayas. Jeremiah Jewel one more time. These two. Congrats in Blue. Congrats in Blue turned away Jeremiah Jewel. Run Blondie Run a flat third, then Quack Quack and Dervin in 1:38.2.
And that's it, a Thursday card in the books. Rainbow Six continues here tomorrow. 11 races on that Friday card. Pegasus Eve, first race post, 12:35 p.m. Happy handicapping, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.